Benidorm, one of the most popular destinations for British tourists and expats in the world. Famous for its sunshine, cheap beer and cabaret shows, but equally for its debauchery, Brits behaving badly and scams against British tourists. Unfortunately, in the filming of this video, I was pickpocketed. I managed to capture the chaos and aftermath on camera. Issues like this have led to a number of negative headlines such as Europe's most hated city that Brits love becomes feeding time at zoo at night, and the world's most dangerous destination for scammers is a top Spanish hotspot. But how much truth is there behind the headlines?
There you go, there's the P-scam in progress. I think it's worth noting, I've never been to Benidorm. I'm what they call a Benidorm virgin. During my research, it revealed that Benidorm is the #1 city in the whole world for Brits abroad being scammed. Over £12 million a year is lost by British tourists here in Benidorm. It's February, the weather is glorious here in Benidorm. You can see just how busy the promenade is.
Go on.
There's Dotty. Hey! Do you drive over or?
Cab round, yeah. Drive around for 90 days.
You do?
You've got to stop in Benidorm, haven't you? Yeah.
So how long did it take you then to get down to?
3 days you can do it in, but it's 5 days is, you know, a nice slow drive.
Really? So you got the dog passport and you just tip on down there?
She's Spanish. She's El Dotty.
So what brings you to Benidorm then?
Sunshine.
Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Yeah.
We're too old for the party side of life, but it's the sunshine for us.
Well, it changes, doesn't it? Come 9 o'clock, it's like a switchover.
Yeah. Come 5 o'clock, it's crazy.
That's right. Yeah, you're not far wrong, mate. That's it. Yeah, like us, mate. It's your time, have a nice time.
See you, Joe.
Bless you. Benidorm wasn't always the tourist destination that it finds itself today. Once upon a time, Benidorm was a sleepy fishing village, and it's now become one of the leading tourist destinations in Europe. We're going to head down the beach now, go and speak to some of the Brits in the bars and find out what keeps bringing them back to Benidorm year after year. As you can see, the mobility scooters line outside the bars, parked up, whilst the owners are getting beered up. It's not uncommon in Benidorm to see Brits sat having a full English in the morning, 9 AM, with a pint of lager, enjoying their time away. People say it's Blackpool in the sun. Well, there's certainly parts of Benidorm that resemble Blackpool, that is for sure. Benidorm is a city with many different faces. You have got the English area, and Calais Girona, the main English strip, but you've also got the Old Town. Such a contrast between the Old Town and the New Town here in Benidorm. Here's the notorious P-scammers here in Benny. With the tourists.
This scam's one of the oldest in the book. Simply guess under which cup lies the P.
There you go, there's the P-scam in progress. An unsuspecting tourist is about to lose his money. This is the Tiki Beach Bar here in Benidorm. Yeah, good boys.
Yeah, we'll go in and just got here.
Yeah, we got here yesterday. What do you reckon?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah? Is this your first time in? No. What keeps bringing you back, boys?
Do what you want.
Do what you want. Cheap beer, sun.
We're all agents, you know. Got my dad here, Martin.
Have you? Yes. So what are you going to do? Stay on the beach now and then go off onto the strip later on? Canal.
See you there.
Nice one. Not a table in sight. Enjoying the beautiful views. Another stereotype for Benidorm. Benidorm's t-shirts, let's check them out. At every souvenir shop, you've got a huge number of exceptionally rude t-shirts. What have we got here? Good girls go to heaven, bad girls go to Benidorm. Ain't that the truth? There's something about the sun for us Brits. The moment the sun comes out, it's like all of our inhibitions are gone, along with our clothes. It's very easy to tell the English and the Spanish apart here in Benidorm. You'll see the Spaniards walking along with coats and scarves on, as it is February here, and you'll see the Brits in the bars with no tops on, shorts and flip-flops. If anyone's a Benidorm regular who's viewing this video, do let me know if it's normally as busy as this in February. I've spoken to a number of people who say it's normally a ghost town during the winter months, and this year it's been exceptionally busy. I wonder what the summer has in store. If it's this busy in February, what's it going to be like come June, July, August? You can see the P-scammers again. More tourists. Very fast, very quick. 1, 2, 3. See? So, I've seen them twice now. I know what they're doing. Introducing Lovely Luggage. In my opinion, the ultimate travel companion. I've been absolutely blown away by the quality of the Level 8 luggage. This has been away with me on 2 different trips now, and as you can see, absolutely perfect. You won't believe how much I've stuffed in here. Designed for the modern traveller, Level 8 luggage blends style, durability and functionality. Some of my favourite features on the suitcases are the sleek, lightweight designs that come in a range of colours and sizes. The 360-degree spinner wheels that makes navigating busy terminals effortless, and no more of those small annoying travel padlocks, with Level 8's built-in lock that ensures your belongings are safe, while the spacious interiors allow for easy packing and organisation. And the Level 8 backpack has been incredible, so durable but most importantly comfortable. With spacious, well-thought pockets and a built-in laptop holder, whether you're jetting off on a weekend getaway or embarking on an adventure, Level 8 has you covered. Stylish, reliable and hard-wearing. This thing's built to last. Head over to Level 8 today and find out what all the fuss is about. Use the link in the description below or the one in the pinned comment.
And use discount code JOEFISH for 10% off.
And discover the perfect luggage for your next adventure. Massive thanks to Level 8 for sponsoring today's video. They have pretend customers that are following them along and are pretending to play the game, acting the part of unsuspecting tourists that are joining in, handing over money. They use that as a mechanism to draw in more tourists. Once they see a group playing the game and potentially winning, that then draws more tourists in, and those ones are the ones that get scammed. You can see them all leaving and running away now. The police are coming, running away, scarpered like the little rats that they are, back into the alleyways from which they came. Rats, like it never happened. That was why they ran from the police. One of the busiest bars along the beach here. Best thing about Benidorm. Brilliant. Cheap beer, son. Bar after bar, as far as the eye can see.
Freeze frame. On the left hand side you can see the P-scam taking place, and on the right hand side you can see a row of pickpocketers ready to target an unsuspecting tourist like myself.
As we know, the tourist trade in seaside towns around the UK.
On the left hand side of the screen you can see a man. I'm about to be approached by his accomplice who actively pickpockets me. Out of frame, this man makes a beeline and tries to swipe for my camera.
It's completely dying. Hey? No photo, please. No photo? I'm not taking a photo of you, mate. You walked into my frame. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I watched him, he was trying to fucking out the camera.
Was he?
Yeah.
Off camera, I exchanged some choice words with these gentlemen. Unfortunately, they left the scene.
There you go, and my bag's open, so that gentleman then just tried to pickpocket me. Little prick. Good job I got his face on the camera, didn't I? Be posting that. Cannot believe that. My bag was opened. He's tried to have a rummage in my bag. I'm absolutely seething. I feel like strangling him. Little rat. If I was pissed up and didn't have my wits about me, that would have been a completely different ending. Just go steady when you're out here. Don't just get drawn in to the sunshine and the smiles. Make sure you've got your wits about you, because there are little rats about the place that are looking to take advantage. It's now 3 PM here in Benidorm. I'm heading to the main English strip, Calle Girona, home to much of the madness that takes place here in Benidorm. Let's head round and see what sights are awaiting us. You can see the street performers here, outside the Rockstar Bar in Benidorm, entertaining the crowd. I'm now walking down the centre of Calle Girona, the most notorious street here in Benidorm. As I said, it completely changes from day to night time. We'll take a stroll along in the daytime and we'll come back at night time to compare. We'll find out just how true that headline was. Is it like feeding time at the zoo? We shall find out tonight. Jumping jacks. See the live performer there? And as you can see, Calle Girona carries on for hundreds of metres down here, and it's just lined either side with Brit bars. As you can hear, the music's blaring, the beer is flowing on Calle Girona, and plenty of smiling faces here in the bars. Everyone seems to be having a good time. See the Union Jack flying high in the centre of Calle Girona. You can see the Red Lion ahead, one of the most notorious bars in Benidorm. If you take a quick look on TripAdvisor at some of the reviews there, it's absolutely insane. I think I'll be avoiding that one tonight, that's for sure. See one of the promoters there. The Red Lion is absolutely pumping. At night time, we walked past here last night and it was absolute madness. There was a girl just ahead of me on the pavement, just here, and she was covered in her own sick, sat there alone, on her own. In fact, look, still the remnants of it there. You just got to be so careful when you're abroad and you're on the sauce and the drink. Watch out for your mates, never leave them alone. Seeing that young girl, she must have only been about 19 and she was just sat on the pavement on her own, covered in her own vomit. It was a horrible sight to see. We actually stood around and waited for 10-15 minutes to make sure that she was going to be okay. One of her friends ended up coming out the bar to tend to her, but a couple of hours later she was still sat there on the pavement. You can see all the kebab shops here in Benidorm ready in for the afternoon and the evening. More memorabilia shops. Let's see what t-shirts are on this one. And if you look, we've got a Lilo and Stitch kids hoodie right next to. There you go, says it all. Something for all ages here in Benidorm. I wouldn't advise, if you've got young children that can read, going in any of the souvenir stores in Benidorm. You might be confronted with some strange conversations should they read some of those t-shirts, that's for sure. I'm now outside one of the main filming locations for the Benidorm TV series, Neptune's, or as it's officially known, Morgan's Tavern. Absolutely perfect timing. I did notice when I was near Morgan's Tavern last night, there seems to be a certain area just past it where there was many girls of the night, shall we say, and some shady gentlemen across the road watching them. I'm sure that's a bit of a hotbed for pickpocketing and many of the other things. Everyone's having a good old time. Yes, boys! What's the best thing about Benidorm? Hey, the women! There you go! Good drinks! That's it! Have a good time, guys. There you go. It's finally been answered. What's the best thing about Benidorm? The beer. There's just so many. Bar after bar. Yes, boys. What's the best thing about Benidorm?
This place.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, boys. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. The main English strip here in Benidorm in the daytime is a right good crack. Everyone's in good spirits, having a good old laugh. But I have to say, come the evening time, it certainly changes. I've walked down Calle Girona, it's 3 PM in the afternoon, and I've been offered a little bit of extra something about 10 different times. You do get it anywhere that there's a concentration of tourists, that must be said. But on the other hand, I'm sure that's what actually brings a lot of the British tourists here, is how easy it is to get hold of whatever they want and do whatever they want. It hasn't really changed the atmosphere. It's been a nice experience walking through, talking to the Brits, having a good old laugh. We'll come back tonight and we'll see how the atmosphere changes. Straight down Calle Girona.
I headed out for the evening and took a stroll down the famous strip. Camera in hand, I was quickly advised by a nearby club promoter to avoid filming certain people and things. It turns out the Daily Mail recently went undercover down this street, so the sight of a camera brought a certain tension. I made my way to a couple of the most popular bars for those looking for a more relaxed evening. This is Morgan Tavern, one of the most famous bars in Benidorm. I found the bars at either end of Calle Girona far more relaxed. I sat back and enjoyed some of the famous tribute acts.
Now arrived in Benidorm's Old Town. The beautiful balconies of the residential buildings in the Old Town here. When you think of Spain, oftentimes it is the small side streets lined with tapas bars that comes to mind. And on that front, Benidorm's Old Town certainly doesn't disappoint. For me personally, it was well worthwhile coming out of the British New Town and into the Spanish Old Town for dinner. Some of the food that I've enjoyed here has been absolutely wonderful. You can see the glorious old church here in Benidorm's Old Town. And through that tunnel is one of Benidorm's most famous viewpoints. Having spent some time in the English Old Town, I would be intrigued to find out what the Spanish thoughts are on the British tourists and their behaviour come the evening time on Calle Girona. Honestly, I was shocked. I just can't get over the contrast between the new town and the old town of Benidorm. It's a completely different place. It's like night and day. I've now arrived at one of the most popular viewpoints here in Benidorm for the tourists. So, are the stereotypes about Benidorm correct? They certainly are. But is there more to this place than the stereotypes? There certainly is. Benidorm is a city with many different faces. You can enjoy a knees up down in the English town, or you can enjoy a quaint tapas meal in the old town. Well, there you go, guys. That was Benidorm. Let me know what you think. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.